Yang kepang, yang menyang, Wasasuro, Oshun, Wasasasi, Officiero, Open, Wamra, Dawe mbiri akini akɔpa no so Ghana. Ghana ho bom Christian so na ntemoso a wozindul ɔno na wɔ mɛni. Ɛnsa ho wɔ mɛma wɔyɛ wotumetumi na wɔsa akɔ. Na gɔbɔ sai mɛduma sai. Oye ya oye musu na san de bɛ wɔka mbɔdani. Ebuha da wɔyɛ skan na asɛm ba na ɔdaka. Dɛm na mɛ nyinaa de dasɛ Yankopɔn no so ɔne Ghana. Ɔdebra akan na na dɔm na ɔman mo nyinaa bodu asase do. Adaka wɔyɛ efe apem. Na so yiba kosi bɛn wɔ wɛwɛ. Ɔbɛnya ahene ma kɔ ɔdagye asɛmwada. Ɔyɛ asɛm a ɔyɛ mbo baaba.
Amen. Yami Sumafo explained to us and mentioned that it is this time that God's true religion have reached the nation Ghana. And that those that we belong to, the form of worship we belong to all along, God had no knowledge about it. And that is the reason we belong to them, but yet we are suffering diseases and ailments are upon us. Calamities are befalling us. The day that you receive money is when problem have come for you to use it and solve the problem with it. James Wallace said all is showing that God's true religion is not in the nation Ghana. So that to the time that our ancestors have reached the nation Ghana and all the population that are occupying the land called Ghana, less than few years, that will be 1,000 years. But yet, the Most High God said that none have died who will attain salvation on the day of judgment. He said this is to let us understand that God's true religion is not in the nation Ghana, and it is this time that God's true religion have come into the nation Ghana.
Yes, you can say Mother, no day now, listen to you. Woman again, let them be all your sing Bible or Quran. Now, so, and someone again, Nian was some and Shabbat. And see, the same thing your Bible, Yakopan. Yen Yakopan, a notion about only for sure. The man that cries, and the moment maybe instead of my Yakopan to buy a good letter. Yakopan to buy a movement see. No, how in our overmotion.
The Gospel of Barnabas, page 18. Jesus answered, there are written in the prophets many parables. Wherefore, thou oughtest not to attend to the letter but to the sense. For all the prophets, that's a 144,000 whom God has sent into the world and spoken that name.
Yes, not Maratani. Also, some now watch more Bible, it was a portal, our portal, on the shoe. So I could assume what to do my hair, but it not something. Listen, see that, Melissa, clearly, after I was on by now, or then I said, you know that I said what I said. It's a word baby, not so far. What's I say, no, what I did, what I try to say. Or the message, and some now, what you have on your show.
But after me shall come the splendor of all the prophets and the holy ones. And
On my other matchroom, the old one now was in Alabama, the Prince of our own the America, or the moon natural of the sin. Alabama.
and shall shed light upon the darkness of all other prophets.
Now, Oba, or the kind of Russia in Shimuna, our Bible room. And that in seven of our Bible, on the corner, you can have one natural. Or the real Bible, what will you answer? You answer.
Because he is the messenger of God.
Sunday, I don't know Muslim. He used to come on a Muslim. I don't know now, Yakuma also one. No more, or Cheza, I know open Yakuma. Now, only 11. The man that makes it, then be Omokuaba, over the 201. The motor man, Yamaswapo, Odaba. In all that. Bible no yɛ Quran nsɛm na wɔn a wɔka one side in all one generation ɔbɛde na zikute amahoma atena wɔn nsa papa na mo yɛ nkɔkɔrɔ aso na aboɔm ma yɛ bɛ fi mɔdo ahosuo fi mɔdo olu ntam fi mɔdo sanda mo gra mo bɛ nyinaa fi akɔkɔ na ohun wɔn so ne nsɛ.
Nyame Ismail explained in a teaching to us and mentioned that there are two books that are ruling the world when it comes to God's knowledge, and that is the Bible and the Quran. The mention of the Bible that we hold is not complete because there are certain messages in them of which the Most High God said that it is not He who have asked them to put into the books. The same way the Quran is also holding certain information that are not pure, that are not from the Most High God. God said it is the writers who have put all these messages into the books, but it's not coming from him. And so that is the reason we follow these books, but yet we do not get the right way to worship God, and hence our problems are predicament. For that reason, allow a book to be read to us. That is the book of Barnabas, page 18, of which explain that Yeshua, whom we call Jesus the Christ, said this when he was on earth. And that was written. And he said that yes, as he is here, he will live, and when he lives, God is going to send somebody onto the earth who will be the bigger of all the messengers, and that he mentioned that it is he who is the messenger of God. Then Miss Mova said yes. When Yeshua, whom we call Jesus the Christ, said it is he that will be the messenger of God, does not mean that all who have come are not messengers of God, but rather the one who will come in the end of days, of whom Yeshua, whom we call Jesus the Christ, is prophesying about. He is the one that is coming directly from the Most High God. And it is he who is coming to fulfill all the things that were not put in properly in the books that we have. He said, yes, the Bible is there, of which the Bible, categorizes to be one which comes from the whites, and then the other which also belongs to the Israelites. So he said the Israelite books and then the whites Bible all do not have the correct information about the messengers of God. And he said this is why it happens so, because all the messengers of God, when they come onto the earth, the people will wait until when they leave the earth before they begin to write their informations and put them down as written documents. For that reason, many of the things are there which they have written down, which are false about what they have come to do on earth. So for this reason, a new book has come which he is giving to the world, which is called the Book of Power. And it is this Book of Power which is containing most of the information about the Most High God, which is more truth about the knowledge of God. It is this book that is come to help humanity to understand how to worship God, and also will help us to restrain and take ourselves out of the problems that is befalling the world as of now. All humanity that are going through difficulties in the world, Yamismafia said, it is this book which is called the Book of Power that is coming to take us out of it. we shall realize that diseases will reduce, we shall realize that we have comfort unless this book of power come to place, because it is coming to put into the previous books the things that we do not have, as he has mentioned. Amen.
Obi ekremo yi odina ha. Obi so Kristo yi odina ha. On se asa abakan e biara nsase. Na ayede na oba dam. Ase bra ya na so ko emo Moses. Akwa lecture ntibere edonum sa wacho nasma. Yesu mpode nto ha sa wacho nasma. Na asam na wacho okon ba bi na sa asam ze chenu do ha ana puto do ha ma na ba cha chom. Muhammad, national income. After 21 years, I don't know what you want to say was what already had this. In some now can sending out a woman here, I don't know what's a people. See, I'm not going out of time.
Quran chapter 31, verse number 10. Surah Al-Rahman. He created the heavens without visible pillars.
Also, I didn't go on about a human in our server at the Berenzu.
And set immovable mountains on the earth.
Now, probably, or the neighbor, I can see,
This is the shape with you.
I'm not wearing him. I'm not wearing him. We put a car. The you should have done, also, I'm not sure. And the answer will be obey the dear. My uncle Jones received it. Jones received it. You should come answer. Ain't some of ain't see. Now what for them Kalepo or the Christian? Money ever was money. That's what I said of him. And that or Yerda or not or them, or how other model, no, who are the mention.
John chapter 16, verse number 12. When something catch them, now hungry to do say, Nasa honor the person so many about. What a mokan akọ the coin name.
Now, the person should remember. About the moment I call the coin number, not a same now, watch another one, the one number.
Now, on this one, I guess I know I can say.
I will send a answer one car.
The video of that sin, but
about saying, I hope I have not been that one.
Nasa all of us so about you.
That's all about so about you. Oh, you see, the Rasi now is what the Rasi. The memory Israel, no, Arabia. What I can't crowd, so I can't crowd. There was some short of the time. The one the color when you are over here. The Rasi now is Alisu. Rasi now is. It's a Rasi now is one. And yet, who can tell you to find a man? It's better than getting your find. Na dem pa no mbele mo watu asase no na ebohu awre wa ga go wala se wo wa na na ko na ina dam atna dam na do yam na uberu na dam ko taka na to bopum ensa bitini na ebe ya ko pa le se ko asase se asase na se wo da ko pa na afọ me ma ko taka oya na ko da na ko pa wo so na ma mu na chere o do ko se ko wa ni mo re mo ro mo na na ko.
Yami Matthew explained to us in the teaching and mentioned that yes, as he has said, all the messengers, many who have come onto the earth, left the earth before the people began to write their messages that they've come to deliver to the world. And that Moses who came left the earth for over 50 years before they began to write his message. The same applies to Yeshua, who called Jesus the Christ. He said he left the earth for over 100 years before they began to write his issues. He said Prophet Muhammad, may the blessed peace of Allah be upon him, also left the earth for 21 years before they began to write his issues. He said if all the things that they have come to say to the world, the people who write these stories are having them, when it comes to Prophet Muhammad, may the blessed peace of Allah be upon him, he gave a reference to him and said that if they have all the messages that he has left for the people, why should they go to his wife to require some of the messages from her? That's why I said this should let us understand that many of the things that the messengers have come to give to the world, the people are not having them, they only have few of them. And that is the reason he mentioned that the books that we have are not complete. And this why I said this is why he's telling us that many of the messages are there which are not right, as Yeshua who called Jesus Christ and said that there are darkness in them, and it is a messenger who will come in the end of days that will come to throw light on them and come to explain to the world. That's why we'll continue with the explanation and explain to us and mention that yes, As he said to us, a scripture to read to us, of which he said, in Quran, it tells categorically that the people do not have the correct messages that the messengers of God have given to the world, of which was read to us in Quran and mentioned that the Most High God have created the heavens, and then he has placed them up above the earth. Then he created the earth, of which there is nothing holding them, there is no pillar holding them. He said, he placed mountain on them for the earth not to shake. The Muslim said, the portion that says, or the phrase that says that for the earth not to shake, it is human beings that are putting it there, and God never says that to the messengers. And so I said, all these are messages that do not come from God, but yet the writers put them there. The same way he allows scripture to read to us in John, of which explain that the child who called Jesus Christ have said it, of which, and this one said, all these ones, it was not said by the Most High God to the messengers. Rather, it is the writers who have written that, and that we are following. He said, that is the reason we are all going through these calamities and troubles we are going through. The diseases, the illness that is befalling us, calamities that are befalling us. You buy your car today, tomorrow it's involved in an accident, and all the things that happen to us, all is due to the fact that we do not know the true messages of the Most High God, and we do not have the true religion of the Most High God to follow. He said the only light that is shining upon the world now, little of it is in Israel, and then the little is in Arabia. He said the little that you mentioned that is in Israel or is with the people of Israel is that the knowledge of the Most High God that reached them is not all that are perfect, but just the few that they have, they are holding on to it. The same way the people of Arabia are also holding on to the few that they have. This is what we have said. That is the reason he's saying the little light is shining upon those places, and that if the entire world will receive a bigger light now, it is it that has come now. He said the Yeshua Mukwa Jesus Christ have mentioned that it is he that is coming to throw light into the things that were not properly written, and that is what he is revealing to us. Amen.
Islamic scholars, what was mentioned. Now, Christian scholars, a Christian was mentioned. What do you think the noble Bushian? Send our opinion, I hope on Nassam. After Santa Sansa, woman, a pin number. The memory to the Quadaca. As a guy upon a brass, I said, no, no, I have a crack as a sister, Mujlan. I am a quack. As I saw the way, one 2 minutes, as I said, possibly, and I got a Dada over assassination in 90 million miles. And as I see you go, Bravo or show, and some low at the sound of the sound one. Now it's very or the whole world passing 90 million miles. The blind upper class has no Russian. Not so class no. Upper would make Mrs. in Peru. That's or the other one. Then we should not assassinate. Yes, that's what it's going to be. There's a declaration kind. Name now, one of them, or you or women about some one or so. Much of our so called as myself. About some that will try and I got the all the proper name pride and now name money upon myself. So now when me and Nasa know about someone about it. There was a young Nasa, somewhere you will order the crowd, or what happened. It's a man we pay now or black. In the Muslim will say that I will come, the brother can provide a mercy. That was not going now. Enti assassin no hotel you should know hotel assassin yi da ba Bible nkasa o de ka ta genesa what about o kana say go ho assassin no what you should better assassin yi ya assassin no hotel yi we pray about mutin ya kra o say say am no kwa na am ya kopam wa kana o be bia bo nsam o go ba do pe na bo nsam ya nkunyo.
Genesis chapter 1 verse number 2. Na asase de woman esepa na isum adibuna yi na yakopon ne sensen kutu
Ata na asase na de ho na mo nsuo ya dan nsuo bata do eso na asase si abasuri ko wana ho de se de tu mo maraka oben embra mo suya mo makopra de na wo na wo bo ama ya ba ya sapo are nsan ye do wo bra ba se o ye nsan se do mo suya so nko de betu ko
Genesis chapter 1 verse number 9. Na yakopon say there wɔmma nsu a ɔwɔ ɔsoro n'ase no ɔmpere kɔbɔ faakoro na wɔmma no yodo yi ne ho na ɔyɛɛ dɛ.
Also continent Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia. No one said okay. Also, I could answer nsuo kɔ bɔɔl paako na asase kɔ bɔɔl paako. Dan no also we ase. Dan no also. Eyi ɔyɛ no kɔ ɔbaa do no mo ɔbaa do no iyi ɔwɔ mi yɛ abo yi maa ne afɔ mo kɛse maa yi. Asase kɔ bɔɔl paako nsuo kɔ bɔɔl paako ɔsɛ na ɔyɛ ɛdam yɛ ɛdam so ase. Wɔde kaa to continent Africa. Asa na wɔte Asia, wɔte Europe, nti ɔsisi nsuo mu na etu mu ɛka no kasa kyerɛ ɔsi ni akokɔ kɔnsɛt wɔte sisi nsuo mu na mu ne yɛ aboa ne paako yɛ ɔbaa de mi nti izi yɛ kyɛ ɔkɔ ayɛ mɛma yɛ ntum kɔ afi ne akokɔ no so no afi na wɔn a ɔne yɛ nkɔɔ si dɛ eyi na wɔn a ne mu asɛm osipi sɛ ɔte na osipi ɔkyɛ ne mu asɛm na ayɛ no kɔ ɔsan dɛ ɛmaa na ma kyerɛ wɔn no na ma de na zi. So I was like, can you watch one? Every seven months, maybe one. But my mother, now, woman, watch it now. Or you wait to watch it. And say, who could be there? Then what can I say? I tell you, me. Or you put on, you can't say no can. To such a crowd. Or we pee, some will pee. There was a say, Cremon or one about not to Raddy. Is a teacher upon a Raddy, a product of Raddy, a brand new Raddy. And so the monk of every year, Raddy, another. That's all. Tomorrow, the rabbit only I was seeing a coupon or boss assassin. Not a rabbit so after that. I'm Raman, I won't meet it. China for a rabbit. India rabbit. Ghana the rabbit. But we are one rabbit on the modern. Now, we are better than the assassinable. Now, then I use the assassin that appear as you will. Yes. I will drive, yes, and we are saying. Monkey TV. Yeah, they are overboard. Ọbàntẹ ebèjì ọbàntẹ nsọmọsẹ ebèjì ọwọ mpọnyi ọbẹrẹ àbọ̀fọ ọbẹrẹ sọsọ ọwọ mpọnyi débi àwọn kọmítì wọn bọ ọjà ẹsọ ha ọjà kókò tí ní ọjà àtọmọ ọsọrọ kókò náà sọ ìṣúṣú ehi kókò náà ní ewia àbọ àmì mpọ wọwọ yẹ yà sọ papa ní nyinaa yẹ nsẹkyerẹ kyerẹ ìlàjà náà bá ọsẹ wọn bọ ntọ́ wọn da kápẹ́ mi bí ọgbẹ́ jẹ́sì kápẹ́ mi bí ọwọ́ dẹ. I'm not sure for on one day. Yeah, the brother.
Yamis Mafia continued with the teaching and he said that it has come to time that those who call themselves the Christian scholars, the Islamic scholars must come to learn and study the new knowledge that have come to the world. Yamis Mafia said, this new knowledge that have come to the world is for the people who call themselves the scholars in both the Islamic background and then the Christian background to come and learn from it, because it is this knowledge that is going to help the world. It is this knowledge that is more perfect and that there is no blemish about it. That is in Yamis Mafia said, if we look at it, the Quran that was read earlier on mentioned that the Most High God have placed mountains on the earth so that it will not shake. And he said, this is not the true story about the creation of the earth. He said, the earth itself, the book of power that has come, is explaining that the creation of the earth is that the earth is a bigger stone which its formation from where we are staying now to beneath it is 90 billion miles. And this one said that is the length or that is the diameter of the earth. It mentioned that it is 90 billion miles from the top here to beneath of it. And that the water was rather placed on the surface of the earth, and not that the earth was placed on the surface of the water. A last scripture to be read to us in Genesis, of which it said that, and the Most High God commanded that all the earth should gather itself at one place, and then the water that is covering the surface of the earth should also move to one place. And Yamis Mova said that, is that what we see? He asked us this rhetorical question. Is that how the earth look like? That the earth itself that we are living on, and then the water, the earth's surface is moving itself, is stationed at one place, and then the water covering the surface is also positioned at one place. He asked that, is that what we see? He said the book of power that has come is explaining to us and mentioning that the earth is not created in that form, and that the earth was rather pulled out of the waters. So he said the continents that we have, that is Africa, Asia, Europe, then we have the America, North America, South America, and then Australia. And this continent that is being mentioned in Genesis, that the Most High God commanded that it should move to one place, and then the water should also move to one place. But he explained that that was not how the creation was made, and that they pulled the earth from the waters. That Africa continent was the first to be pulled, and then they pulled the remaining continent. James Marvel said, it is a book of power that is explaining this for humanity to understand. He said, it is a book of power that is a perfect book that will come to reveal the things that the Most High God have done to humanity. He said, the reason why the book of power will be the perfect book is that it is he, the messenger of God called James Marvel, that is writing this book. So whatever that is in the book that you will not understand at this time, you will ask him and he will explain before his departure. For that reason, this is the reason why it's mentioned that the book is a perfect book. He explained to us and mentioned that when we look at the problems that are befalling the people in the world now, and the entire world is going through so many problems, and Miss Mama said, when we look at it, we Africans are even fortunate. He said, when we go to the whites, every now and then they are having meetings, discussing problems that is befalling them. He said, when you look at it, one particular continent or one nation, this same nation is suffering from flood, this same nation is suffering from fire outbreak, this same nation is suffering from climatic change, which is disturbing them. And Mr. Mova said, this is the problem that the whites are facing. So when we look at it, we Africans are even fortunate. All these problems that are befalling humanity at this time is revealing to us that the Most High God has sent his messenger who is the Elijah and has come to the world. Yes, when they mention that when we look at it, the world do not even know the Most High God. And that is the reason you go to the people of Israel, they give birth to a child, they name him or her Rabbi, they call teacher Rabbi, they call a king Rabbi, they call anyone that is higher position, they call them Rabbi. The same thing applies to people of Arabia or the Islamic religious people. They also call children Rabbi and the rest. And Mr. Robert said, these are the knowledge that the world lacks. It is he who have come to say that we do not know the entity called Rabbi, and that Rabbi is the Most High God. He is the one that has created all things that existed, and that he has also prophesied in the books that at the point where humanity will get to know the name that belongs to that one God who has created all things.
Asna, yabasina ba, ya wamrantam. Yabasina ba, ni yewie. And maybe in 2 days.
Okay, no.
Before, you are in the first work as well. It's 2 days. It was not done. Maka, a promising wasam, a bear promising. Now, and a friend of you like a dumb bubble. Also, a bear and Baha, a back. It's not a bear my energy. Maybe I won an apa, a bear my energy. This vacation went on by me, I didn't ever have one by the sun.
Rabbi, I can see. The portrait of the Miss Mafia.